So this little post here is a post that I mentioned previously in another video. Well, this post has definitely caused a storm. And well, just so you know, I'm about to give you guys an exclusive, behind the scenes exclusive, things that normally we shouldn't have. But hey, guess what? Your boy has it. But hey, let's just reread exactly what Debbie has said here. She said it needs to be a soap opera because it just got dirty with Ruben the scamming Cuban. Now, this post in particular was made underneath one of Riley's posts. And because this comment itself was made underneath one of Riley's posts, Riley then had to, he decided to bounce back to what Debbie said. But that isn't the hot tea. That's just the beginning. What I've got for you guys, just you wait. But let's get into exactly what Riley had to say in response to Debbie. And then we get into the hot tea. So Riley decided to respond to Debbie, saying, I waited 3 days to see if you would delete this comment, but you didn't. You and I always have been cordial and respectful in our chat. So being that you commented publicly, I will respond publicly. Fair enough. I do not appreciate you commenting your personal feelings about another cast member on a post that is meant to be lighthearted and humorous. Whatever issues you're having with Ruben are between you and him. I never speak ill of any cast member, nor do I plan on doing so. There are plenty bloggers on Instagram that would love these type of comments on their page as well as yours. This is the second time a cast member has used one of my posts to promote their repugnance of another cast member. I'm kind and care, but I am starting to take this practice as a blatant disrespect of me and my platform. Fair enough. Now let's just move on to the next one itself in particular here, where we continue. With that being said, I am going to be as clear as possible for you and any other cast member that feel that my posts are appropriate place to air your loathing of another cast member. I am neutral and form no public opinion about any cast member, as I know how edits can be, and that some cast members are vultures of the opportunity that we have been handed. Vultures, I love that. I also hold to believe half of what I see and nothing of what I hear. I am going to kindly ask you to not do this again in my posts, especially those meant to be fun, comedic and entertaining for fans and other customers to enjoy. I post this with much respect of my elder. It's funny though, he ends it with my older. And yes, by number, Debbie is older, but by maturity, yeah. I question that, but now we're going to get into the nitty and gritty to what we are all really here for. And I've got some information here. Now, here's the thing. Debbie came out and accused Ruben of being a scammer. Well, it seems to me we're about to see information of exactly how Debbie and Ruben met and how they actually ended up being both on the show. And this is where it gets saucy. Now, as you can see here, this is Debbie's profile, okay? So this is Debbie's profile right now, okay, on the website that she decided to meet Ruben on. And as she said in the show, she lied about her age, as you can see right here, 57, which we know that she's not 57, she is 67. I'm pretty sure by now she's probably 68, because obviously this was probably filmed about a year ago, if anything. But either way though, as you can see, it says that she's looking for men ranging from the age of 43 to 69. Interesting. I see that Debbie decided to, finally get away from the 20-year-olds. But with that being said, though, let's see exactly what her profile had to say. And here's the thing. We're also going to get some information real quick. I'm also going to show you guys the conversation that Ruben had with Debbie as well. But the reason why we're going to read her profile is because remember on the most recent episode of the Tell-All, and we will be doing a live stream on the most recent episode of the Tell-All as well. Probably today or tomorrow. But with that being said, though, let's not forget this. Miss Debbie, the older Debbie, right, said, or is it Mama Debbie? Yeah, Mama Debbie. She said that maybe men don't want you because of what you're writing on your profile. So let's have a look at what was written on the profile. As you can see, it says, member overview. Hello, I'm a fun, creative person with empathy and kindness for others. I love animals and want to be able to say I made a positive difference in some people's lives. I'm self-employed and a reality TV celebrity. Oh, Oh, and enjoy traveling and adventure. I'm new to the dating world after a long term, well, I'm assuming it says marriage there. Interesting. She definitely has to let people know that she's a reality celebrity. Okay. Now we move on to the next bit here at the bottom. What is she seeking? I would love to find a man I can respect and admire. A guy that loves to laugh loves to love, but also serious minded. Hopefully he is kind. I'll be arriving in Italy soon. Oh, really? So originally Italy was the destination she wanted to find a new man, right? And I'm looking forward to meeting a gentleman to go sightseeing or simple meetup, whatever seems to work for both of us. Filming for something. Now that's the part it gets interesting. Filming for something. What are you filming for? So we get into the next one itself in particular here, and then this is where it gets nitty and gritty, because now this is the conversation that has been exposed of what she had with Ruben the Cuban. Okay? Ruben the Cuban. Now, as you can see right here. Okay, Ruben, I'll give you a number to my producer. Her name is Allison. She is nice. She is nice, a pretty, and you can flirt with her when we're finished. Interesting. I'll pass your name along and say we are friends, but interested in getting to know one another. By the way, what do you do for a living, if she asks me? This is diabolical. And didn't she call Ruben the scamming Cuban? Now, again, I'm not saying that this is Debbie necessarily scamming, but if you're going to accuse someone of scamming, but yet you're pretty much out there recruiting someone to be on a show with you, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? So technically speaking, you wasn't out here recruiting to be with someone necessarily. You just wanted someone to become on the show with you because you wanted to come back on the show again. Because of course you're a reality TV, right? You're a reality celebrity. Oh yeah, whatever. But we continue. I'll just tell her I like you because you take care of your parents and we get along well. I mean, it seems to me as if you get along well, but okay, not much of a conversation is happening here. Now, obviously, behind my head right here, as we quickly just summing myself down. Now, obviously, as we can see, this is dated back in July of 2023. So, of course, this year on. So, yeah, she must be 68 by now, maybe, depending on when her birthday is, of course. Now, with that being said, though, lighting projects as in commercial lighting, so you can see my LinkedIn profile, so you know I'm not a scammer in some crazy country. As you can see, Ruben defending himself. And also says here that I also volunteer for the ACO, which is, you know what, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I also volunteer for ACO, which is the organization that runs the 24 hours of the Le Mans race, sorry. I do communications for them in US. I was in France June 6 to 12 for the 100th anniversary race, interviewing racers, etc. I've been trying to get there my to race as well, okay? But coming from immigrant means I could never afford it. Racing and travel are my passions. Interesting. Okay, now we'll move on to the next one. It's something particular here. Right, what am I doing with my life here? Let's zoom in here. Okay, boom, bam, we're here. So, now as you can see here, obviously Debbie comes in again and says, I appreciate that, Ruben. It's been tough with this online dating thing to find anyone halfway decent for this film date. As you can see, already talking about the filming. So obviously that shows her intentions of actually getting to know Ruben. It's more for the filming by the scenes of it, rather than it is for the actual pure heart of actually filming, of actually dating. Sorry. Sad to say sad to say there are some scary people on this site. Yeah, you've been one of them. I need to find someone. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I need to find someone at least somewhat presentable. Oh, isn't that interesting? Presentable. And yet, throughout the whole show, she kept criticizing that he was dressed a bit too much, a bit over the top. Fascinating. So unpresentable, but yeah, she insulted him. But okay. There are tons of fake profiles. If you can help me out with someone, or even yourself with this reality show, I would appreciate it. So as you can see, it's not even about Ruben. It's more about who can she get. Interesting, isn't it? Very, very interesting. I do wonder where the name Ruben the Cuban did come from, though. To be fair, and she just finished off here by saying, just to appear to be interested in me and convince the producer you might like to get to know me or refer someone that can play the part. Interesting. they can work they can work around your schedule, and filming is usually one day. It's a good opportunity to get yourself out there, and perhaps could guarantee business leads. I'm just concentrating on my future creative arts therapy studio, and what's this here, an animal ethics sanctuary, and I'm using my 15 minutes of fame to guarantee funds for it. Thanks and appreciate for your help. Most importantly, continue doing good for your family. You are choosing the best way to live. You're choosing the best way of the life. What? Wait, you are choosing the best way of life to their rock for them. Take care. Okay, whatever the English is. So here's the thing. Okay. Generally speaking, what I'm reading here isn't necessarily a bad thing, okay? I mean, end of the day, she's out there, she's looking for someone to obviously go on the show with her, so therefore she can continue making money and obviously, help her business. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that, right? There really is nothing wrong with that in the grand scheme of things, because I'm pretty sure people do certain things like this. It's not like she's hurting anyone in this situation, to be honest with you. And she's obviously being 100% honest about what she's looking for. But to then drag that person on a TV show, then insult the way they dress, saying that, oh, you're a bit too much, which is clearly ridiculous to say that because she's worse as him or just as bad as him. But then also on top of it, then come on a public platform and then say that this man was scamming you when you are the one that literally recruited him. And not only did you recruit him, you even tried to get him to be your freaking agent. You tried to get him to recruit people for you if he wasn't willing to do it with you. You even told him how he should behave and how he should act. But yet you want to come out here and literally throw this man underneath the rug. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is why throughout the whole tale, I kept saying that it's fitting, isn't it? How this woman feels like she has the need, the audacity to speak up, all these things against everybody else, when in reality, she was definitely doing a madness herself. And I just knew it. And it's crazy because some people were trying to defend her, and I was just like, I don't know why. Like I said before, sometimes in life, the messenger is always very, very key. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. And the matter of the fact is, for me personally, the way I looked at the situation, what am I doing with my life here? Hold on. Oh, wait, I've just gone to the wrong one. Sorry guys, I'm losing my shiz here. Okay, I'm losing all composure, all meaning of life. I'm kidding. That's very dramatic. Anyway, with that being said, though, it does respond here by saying, "Thanks, Debbie. I could play the part and keep it just between us if that is what is required and the utmost of discretion. I could definitely use a link to New Possible to secure better opportunities for work. I am doing remote project work, so I can easily take care of my mother's doctors and chemo appointments. So I can also easily accommodate any schedule has required." You know what's so crazy though? I'm not a fan of the fact that actually they did end up filming Derry meeting Ruben's family. I do feel like his family should have been kept out of this, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, the mum is not in a good place right now. This is what I'm saying. No, the dad mentally. This is what I'm saying. So to be honest with you, I do feel like that shouldn't have happened. That definitely should have been, never been a part of the actual show itself in particular. But I guess Ruben made the choice to allow his parents to be on it, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? Do as you will. Now, obviously, as you can see here, it continues here by saying, "Hope all goes well for you, Debbie. You have a kind heart and soul. Keep your eyes open before you allow someone to destroy your inner peace." The fact that he said something nice there is nice, but the fact that she's now throwing him under the bus is ridiculous. Now, obviously, as you can see, it continues by saying, I believe this is the last screenshot. Yeah. Sure thing. I've learned a lot of lessons lately and have refocused on doing good for others that make them vulnerable to those with hidden agendas. Wow, hidden agendas. Okay. I'm somewhat popular in this world of reality celebrities. However, I'm still the same kind of person looking for a friend with a sense of humor. I didn't realize that she was popular, to be honest with you. I mean, if she was popular, I'm pretty sure anybody who makes videos on her, using her name would get thousands and thousands and thousands of views, but no, we don't. At least I know I don't. Anyways, I'm being filmed as I re-emerge into the dating world and would like to meet someone sincere that can trust to be a stand-up guy. It's an interesting way to meet someone that takes a special person. Let me know if you're interested and I can put you in touch with my producer for the details. I think I'm worth the trouble. So here's the thing. Of course, obviously in the process, you're still trying to be flirty, which is fine, respectful. I get it. You know what I mean? But the matter of the fact is, though, the fact that she dragged this man onto TV and now is trying to, make him look like this evil person on social media is embarrassing. It's sad. It's revolting. It's disgusting. And at the end of the day, she should be ashamed of herself. How dare you come out on social media and start and call this man a scammer when in reality you're the one that bloody recruited the man. You recruit him to be on the show with you more than you recruit him to actually be with you. You see what I'm saying? So really and truly, you're an embarrassment to yourself. That's just a grand scheme of things. At least that's my view on the matter. That's my opinion on the matter itself in particular. But also on top of that, we are witnessing someone that loves to come on a TV show and comment on everybody else's relationship. Meanwhile, her relationship wasn't even real. Nowhere near real. Listen, it's a shame though, because it seems to me as if there was definitely a potential chance, of these two actually growing together. There was obviously some potential because the conversation that they had was obviously quite nice. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing bad. You know what I mean? They were cordial both ways, respectful both ways, which is fantastic. So you never know, something could have really happened, moving forward at some point, if things had obviously gone in the, if things had gone in a different direction. But I guess maybe Debbie did catch feelings for Ruben, and maybe Ruben was like, nah, I'm not feeding it. I'm just here for the paycheck. And then maybe that's why now she's out here trying to make him look like some type of scumbag. Who knows? Who knows why she's now turning her back on him? But really and truly, to do it publicly is ridiculous, and to be fair, dumb as hell, because he's the guy that did it. And it's funny though, because this is another thing that we also have to point out. Her son has played a big role in this whole thing about, hey, mom, I must protect you from all these people that are like scammers and all these people that might be trying to use you for your for green card or for your money and all this kind of stuff. It's funny because Julian has been so protective of his mom, but he didn't even bother to try and check out what his mom was doing. Now, I'm not trying to say that Julian's a part of the situation. I'm not trying to blame him or anything like that. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes in life, when you're so paranoid about how other people treat your mother because she's had so many failed relationships, sometimes it's better to look close to home. And to be fair, though, Julian does know that, but he did say it, to be fair with you, that he knows that his mom has a poor track record of the men that she attracts. And each time he obviously advises men that he chooses for her, she always says no. So really and truly, Julian, you have to recognize that the matter of the fact is there's nothing that you can ever do that's ever going to save your mum from this misery of a life that she does, of this misery of behavior that she does. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the grand scheme. Whether you want to hear it or not, whether you've seen this video or not, I don't know. But I'll keep it 100 as I always do. You know what I mean? And as far as I'm concerned, this is the grand scheme of it. Sometimes you have to look close at home, and sometimes you have to recognize that the people close to you and the person that you love the most is somebody who you simply cannot help. Your mother's one of those people that you simply cannot help. She's 67, maybe 68 by now, okay? And this is how she's behaving at this age. Just imagine being at this age and having the effort to not necessarily go online and recruit someone, but to have the effort to recruit someone and then put them on a show, but then try and take them down. At 67. Yo, this is the moment in time, usually based in society, you're meant to be living your life. You're meant to be retired, maybe, you know what I mean? Okay, or we're working less hours and just spending most of your days doing some gardening or going on a cruise or going on this trip or, maybe looking after the grandkids. I don't know. But you definitely shouldn't be doing it. Well, who am I to tell someone how they should be living their life, right? But generally speaking, society says that this isn't how you should be behaving at this stage. If anything, your mom should be in a position where she's trying to inspire others, you know what I mean? But this is the behavior that she's doing. God damn. I don't know if you're a good man, to be honest with you. But if you are, then I'm so happy that you are, because I don't know how you could be, because the way she behaves is not how someone should be a good role model. But then again, at the same time, though, Debbie's very, very good at saying the right things. So I'm pretty sure when it comes to being a mother, she probably was fantastic, but she's very good at saying the right things and holding people accountable for all the right things. But when it comes to her life, no. When it comes to her life, though, she's very good at screwing it up. Maybe that was harsh. Oh well. Nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below, and you can tell me, who is the real scammer? And to be fair, Ruben didn't even say that I'm not a scammer in this whole freaking thing. Nonetheless, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.